Hi everyone, this is Ambroise from Moto Plaisir Motorcycle Rental in Geneva. In this video I'm going to show you the controls of the new BMW F800 GS 2024 model. So this is the new F800 GS. It's a Pro package, that means it has about all the optional equipment. You keep this key in your pocket to turn on the bike. It has a physical key here to access under the seat and to lock the cases. To switch on the bike, you just press this button. Let's start with the left side here. You have this button to flash and you push it forward like that to have the high beam. This is the cruise control. It is off right now. You push it to the right and you can then set the speed. You can accelerate like that or slow down. If you touch clutch, brakes, or you can even push back the throttle like this, it will stop cruising and you can resume pulling the lever like this. You can also switch off the cruise control like that. Hazards here, nothing much to say about that. Here is the menu button. When you are on the main screen and you press up, you will display quite a lot of information on top of the screen, like the trip 1 and 2 information, tire pressure, range, fuel gauge, the odometer of course. You press down this button to enter the menu of the bike and you navigate through the different pages with the wheel here, pushing it to the right or to the left. The first page of the menu is My Vehicle Info. If there is any failure here, it will be displayed. You have the coolant temperature, tire pressure when the bike is running, the range and the battery voltage. On the next page, you can find the onboard computer 1. This one can be reset like that. All the values are just some of them. You press up on the menu button to go back to the previous page. Next page, you press the wheel to the right. This trip computer 2 can be set to reset automatically every day, or you can also reset all the values manually. This is another display for the tire pressure. These are nominal values for 1 or 2 up, and the actual pressure will be displayed here. The last page is about the service requirements. Okay, back to the main screen, pressing up here. This button is to turn off the traction control. At the startup of the bike, these two lights are blinking, ABS and traction control lights. This is because the ABS sensors has to be checked. And once they are checked, this will turn off. That means ABS and traction control are working properly. This button is to set the suspension. During the ride, you can press this button to set the rear damper to road or the dynamic setting. The dynamic setting will be a bit stiffer. And when you press and hold this button, you will be able to change the preload of the suspension. You have 3 different settings for 1 or 2 people on the bike and 1 people with luggage. To be able to do the setting of the preload, the engine has to be running, but the bike stopped. Turn signal here, you push to cancel, it also cancels by itself. Nothing much to say about that. The horn is here. Here on the left side of the dashboard, you have a 12-volt plug, DIN size. And on the right side here, you have a USB plug. Be careful on these new 800 GS. This is a USB-C plug, the small rounded ones. So I suggest you bring the proper cable. To switch off the bike, you press this button here, and to lock the steering, you turn the bar completely to the left and you press and hold this button. So this handlebar is now locked. To open the fuel cap is keyless as well. You have to switch off the bike first to be able to open the fuel cap. Otherwise, it's not possible to open it. Here on the right side, this button is the BMW emergency call. So you also have my mobile number on the contract if you have any problem on the way. But of course, if you have no choice, you can press this button. The bike will call a BMW call center. They will be able to localize the motorcycle and send you some help. This button is for the heated grips with 3 different settings. Just press on the button. It's displayed here. Okay. This button is for the riding mode. There are 4 riding modes on this motorcycle: rain, road, dynamic, and enduro. So depending on the setting, the ABS, throttle response, suspension settings will be modified. This button is the kill switch. Press down to start. No need to accelerate. Just press and hold until the engine starts. To access under the seat, the lock is here. Just press on this button and you lift the front part of the seat and you pull forward a little bit. Under the seat you will find a high visibility jacket and a toolkit. This round piece is the antenna for the fob in case the battery of the fob is dead. So this will enable you to start the bike. You use this key to lock or unlock the cases. Once it's unlocked, you press the yellow button to lift the handle and you press the yellow button again to be able to pull on the lid. Okay. These cases can be expanded using this lever. So it's 5 centimeters wider. To take the cases off the bike, you lift the red lever. This one pops up as well. You pull it like that and you are able to lift the case. There are 3 points to put it back on the bike. You align the bottom one first and then the other 2. Make sure it's all the way down and that these 2 levers are horizontal to make sure the case is properly installed. This is it for the new F800 GS. If you have any questions, you have my mobile phone on the contract. Enjoy the ride. Thank you very much. Bye.